Does it matter whether we're cremated or buried? Not ultimately, but I don't ever counsel people towards cremation. I said an old couple had me over a few weeks ago. Like he's pushing 90 and she's close behind. And the son was there. And the son said, the reason I wanted you to come is to tell my dad what you think about creation and cremation and burial. So a real situation here, because they're, years away from this, months maybe, who knows. And because he had heard me talk about it, and he wants to bury his dad. And the dad's thinking, quick, efficient, get it done, don't need to do that. Cheaper, well, it may not be cheaper. But anyway, here's the essence of what I said. The biblical pattern is that burning your children is pagan, and burying your loved ones is a sign that you believe in the resurrection. I think I'm going to encourage people towards burial because what it says about the body. The body is precious, and it is going to be raised from the dead. And so I know it decomposes. I know it's no more there in 100 years than if you burned it. I know that. We're talking symbolic significance of a body stretched out there in a coffin, looked at and lovingly kissed and buried. Rather than, to me, the horrible prospect of my wife or my child or my dad being burned, incinerated. I would have to do a major mental escape in order to keep from feeling like that's so out of sync with what the body means to God. He created it. He's going to resurrect it. There's going to be continuity between what you were and what you are, so you can recognize each other. And you don't want to symbolically destroy it. You want to symbolically put it to rest, because that's the language of the Bible. You're sleeping, right? He will waken those who sleep. Whether we sleep or wake, we belong to the Lord. So the picture of the New Testament is the dead are asleep. They're going to be raised from the dead, and they are alive to God. So I've probably overstated my case now and made all the people who have ever cremated feel terribly guilty. And I'll go back and end where I began. It is not ultimately an issue of mattering. It doesn't matter ultimately. It's just not a custom I think the New Testament cremation is not a custom the New Testament would naturally lead us to.